All right, guys, we're just about to get ready. Hold on 1 second. Stretch. So I'm gonna unmute my guest and then boom, right into it. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. Hi there.
Look who it
Hello.
is. Everybody, today on the cafe, I have a very, very lovely and special guest. It is Marceline Silvermoon, the
Hi.
fanboy vampire.
Hello. Nice to meet you guys. Hello. Hi, Huggy.
Hello. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people who don't know you yet?
Oh. So hello, I'm Marceline Silvermoon. I'm your goth Victorian vampire femboy VTuber. Been content creator slash streamer since 2017, since Mixer. VTuber era started in 2022. What I do specifically, I like doing variety. I like my horror games, some shooters, and story games as well.
Excellent. Perfect. That was the perfect intro. And yes, the babies, we have
I'm usually
kitty.
terrible with intros, to be honest. Every time someone's like, "All right, you have the floor. Here's the intro. Go ahead, introduce yourself." I'm just like,
Uh,
"Oh no, oh
uh,
no."
uh, no.
It's always like it's never the same intro, if that makes sense. Never the
Of
same
course, of
intro.
course, of course. It's always different every single time. We love it.
Yes,
But yes, Marcy has his kitty. Look at that
my
kitty.
Garfield.
Look
This
at
is
Garfield.
Garfield. He's inspired by one of my IRL cats.
Look at the
So
goody.
when I was getting this model made for my 2D, I asked my model artist instead of like a traditional like bat mascot for my TTS, I wanted to
Mhm.
make it like my IRL cat.
I love that. I love the, because with because there's a bunch of vampire VTubers, and I always notice
hmm
that their mascots are either like little mini gargoyles or they're little bats or something.
Yeah, I sort of having the bat because like originally like my model artist like brought it up to me to like have that, and I was
Hmm.
like instead of that, how about we do this instead? And she really liked the idea of doing that.
Hmm. Hmm. I love it. Because my first question is, how did you come up with the concept of the vampire persona?
So kind of interesting because when I did my first model, so I entered VTubing in August the 6th of 2022.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um brother at the time was making VTuber models for himself and mine for like a Vroid model for the
Oh, okay.
3D.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um just to basically like kind of like get into it.
yeah.
Honestly, I've always been a fan of vampires. I've always liked vampires. And when I asked my brother, when my brother came to me asking about making my model, I just asked him to make me like a simple like goth like vampire
Hmm. Hmm.
female model. Thus my 3D model was born. I actually took a lot of inspiration from that model and putting it into my 2D.
Yeah. Because your current design is super super cute. Like
Thank you. I appreciate it.
guys.
I like the tattoos you have
Oh, thank you.
on your model.
Thank you
It's like
very
a
much.
tribal tattoo, especially on the neck. I like it a lot.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, cuz this is a pre-made customizable model. I'm
hmm
getting I'm getting my 2.0 in the next few months.
Hey,
So
nice.
I'm going to be re-debuting as my new form, my new self.
Reborn.
Reborn once more. But guys, look at this model. Like, look at this.
Oh, you're showing me. You're showing me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm showing you off.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I kind of wish like as you're dragging me up, it kind of shows you. It kind of shows it on my end as well. I am looking at yours to like get the sort of like POV of it.
Like,
Is
look,
me. Is
look,
me.
look how
I'll give you
cute.
Bumble. I'll
Yeah.
give you Bumble. I'll give you Bumble.
Oh, the Bumble.
Oh, you
Like,
like the boots? I like the boots a lot.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
So for
yeah. Look at these. Look at these
I
stompas.
when I was talking to my model artist, her name is Maya VTuber, by the way.
Mhm,
You
mhm,
can find her on Twitter. I came across her back in 2023.
mhm,
This model took about 2 years. It was like it was a lot of like communication as well
mhm,
as like
mhm.
her own skill herself. Also, like she wanted to, she offered to like redo the entire model.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of the I remember I remember like in Twitter DMs communicating with her because I gave her a lot of reference photos,
Mhm, mhm,
including the one from my 3D model that my brother made for me. I gave her a very long worded in-depth specific like description. The
mhm.
outfit is inspired by various sort of like Victorian Gothic outfits from a eBay listing. Actually,
Oh, really?
I gave her some reference photos for like clothings for the top, the
Mhm, mhm.
pants, and the boots.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I just told her like basically like have at it, and this was the result. And I was like, I love this model a lot. I don't plan on getting like a new model because
Mhm.
one, for just a tedious amount of work
Yeah.
of getting that, and I'm very like content with this model.
Yeah, because this one, like, like, despite obviously it's not being super crunchy with VTube Studio at the moment, so we're not getting any of that cursed lag. It's very
Yeah,
detailed. Like, the webbing
I'm actually
on the sleeves, the patterning on, like, the stockings and everything.
yeah, and then not to mention the gossamer as well, because there's
Mhm.
transparency through the ruffles, especially on
Yeah.
the sleeves.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that, look at
Very
that.
nice.
Oh, very nice. Also, can I just
I
say
just I just I just realized something. I noticed I noticed your hands over the bar
Oh,
over the bars.
you see my
Yeah, I
beautiful,
see your
beautiful nails.
yes, I see your lovely nails,
Uh,
darling. They look absolutely standing.
oh, thank you, darling. Thank you. No, my current model mama, the one who's making my 2.0, actually
Mhm.
drew these for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I like
her
your
name is Sketchy Raven.
sketchy Raven. Nice name. I like how she did the nails. I like the
Mhm.
color,
Yes, because their model,
especially.
yeah, they're based off my design, my current design here. So if you take a close look at them, let me see if I can expand these. Zoop. So as you can see, like it has the like belt buckling. It has my earring, one of my earrings in there. The red,
Oh yeah,
the red,
I do.
yeah, like the
I
red
like
coloring.
I like the buckle.
Mhm, mhm.
Kind of gives it like a sort of like plaid aesthetic as well. I like that as well.
Exactly, exactly. And then like my runic tattoos are on the pointer finger on for the right hand and the middle finger for the left.
Yeah.
I just think they're
As-
neat.
I like the cross as well on the black and gray one as well. That one's pretty nice
Mhm,
too.
mhm. And yeah, that's all elements taken from my current design here. You can see all those elements on there.
Looks
Alright.
pretty nice. Looks good.
Yes. She does currently she's not doing the nails at the moment, but you can find those on VGen. I think they're like $5 or something, maybe $10. Let me look.
I I have a question. I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
I noticed your chat bot. I noticed one of its I
Ah.
noticed one I know one of it says
Hi Fred.
$1,000. Oh, yo, Fred. Hi, Fred. Good to
What's
see you,
good,
Fred.
Fred?
Hi. Yo, what's good, Fred? How you doing?
What's
Hope you're
good,
doing good,
Fred?
Fred. What's up, man? Hi. We're just
Hello.
hanging out, just
Yep.
vibing.
We're
I
vibing, we're
noticed
yapping.
I noticed with one of so I also mentioned to you, I noticed on your the different numerical monetary values of I guess these are goals, right?
Mhm,
That
mhm.
you have. I
Yep.
noticed one of them says $1,000 for OnlyFans creation.
Yep. Mhm. Mhm. That's right.
Honestly, nice,
Yes.
nice.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's, it started off as a joke, honestly, and then
Hmm.
some people were seriously considering, like, donating towards it, so I was just like, "You know what? If you do it, it'll happen."
Oh, okay.
Yep. So if people want to donate for that, surprise both of you collab? Well, technically,
This
this
is
is our first.
This is actually our first. This is actually our first.
This is our first, and hopefully more will come.
Also, a good thing that we all. Also, good thing, Huggy, that you and I like added each other because we can take a look at what games we have on Steam. If we want to play some
Yeah.
games together.
Yes, indeed. And if it has what's it crossplay, I do have
Yeah.
some PS5 games and stuff that might work as well.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Excellent. Most excellent.
Excelente.
But yeah, so yeah, like the $1,000 for OnlyFans, $200 for both feet, $100 for one foot. It's just like, you know what? If people want that, they can have that. I'm trying not
You're
to be
fine.
impolite and
You're
stare
fine,
about the
idol.
physics, right?
You're fine, idol. You're fine. Thank you,
See,
though.
we all do that with Marcy's model. It's
I
just
mean
it's
the same. I mean the same could go for you. For you, look how bouncy your hair is.
it
Got some
is.
bounce. You got some nice bounce in your step. You know.
I got some bounciness. I got a little waviness going on with the with the ponytail there. Also, my ears are floppy.
I think mine are. Yeah, mine are a little. Yeah, mine are a little floppy as
Yeah,
well.
you got a little flop in there. But see, this is I promise this is mostly joking, but holy thigh gap, Batman.
Oh yeah, yeah. I liked it. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of it.
I'm a huge fan of like models with thigh gap stuff. You like the hair? I'll whip it for you.
It is idle. I like Huggy's hair as well.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
satisfying to watch as well.
Thank you, thank you. Something that really stood out to me
What?
with your design is,
Hmm.
of course, there's the booba,
Of course. Of course.
because of course you have to have that. It's the blood vial that you have.
Yes. Yes. The blood bottle that I have. Yes. I'm a big fan of the blood bottle.
I do kung fu demos from time to time. It's mainly me recording myself on my phone and then posting them on Twitter. I don't really do them on live on stream anymore because that would require me turning off YouTube Studio and switching the camera around, and it's a lot. It's too much work.
It is tedious.
It's very tedious.
I'm a very like low back kind of laid back. We're very laid back kind of person. We're like I don't want to do with. I want to do as much of.
Like
I
as
want to
little
deal
work
with
as
things
possible.
that too, but like I want
Mhm.
to deal with things with like as very convenient as
Mhm.
possible.
Mhm. Also low
I
back.
don't. I hate inconveniences. They
Marcy,
annoy me.
we're gonna have to take that to the blue Twitch if we want to go low backing.
Low backing, low backing into the pole,
Into the pole, man.
into the pole.
That's reserved for the blue Twitch guys.
By the way, you mentioned that what you have is a bar. Do you have any drinks there or no?
All I got right now is this tip jar here. But hold on, I got something for you. Since
If I was able,
it's a late
if
night
I was
stream.
able to, if I was able to, tip something, I wouldn't mind.
Rrrr.
I could put a schmeckle in there. One
Yeah,
schmeckle.
one schmeckle, 1 pound.
It
Let's
was
see.
very good, says Fred. I like how you do drunken style.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've
I didn't. I
posted
didn't know you
videos.
do. I didn't know you do kung fu demos. Like,
Hmm.
I'm trying to get an understanding. Are we talking about like kung fu, like fighting, like
Yes. Yep.
techniques?
Uh huh.
Okay, all right. I did not know
Yeah,
you did that. Nice.
they're all up on my Twitter. If you search through my video tab, they're there. Like if you're on what is it on mobile, you know how it
Hmm.
separates the
Yeah,
video and
the
photos.
on the yes on the media tab.
Yeah, if you look through the videos, you'll see them.
Okay, I'll be sure to check them out then when I have the chance. Yeah, because I did
Yeah.
not know about. I didn't know you did kung fu. I think that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 16, almost 17 years.
Oh damn.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's been a long while. Let's see. Let's see if I can get one. Hold on, guys. I'm cooking here.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
cooking, guys. I'm cooking. Trust me, it'll all be worth it. But in the meantime, I have another question for you, Moo. But Moo? I was about to call you Moo. I don't know why I was about to call you Moo.
Moo.
Moo. Your name is Moo
Uh,
now.
uh, yeah. Go ahead. Shoot me your next question. Oh, sorry. I was taking a drink of some blood. I mean
Oh.
water.
We got a blood drinker in here. Guys, run!
Thirsty blood drinker.
Yes.
But something that I was really really curious about, cuz you mentioned that you do a variety of different like a variety of different types of content, right?
Yes.
I was super super curious, like, for single player stuff, what do you enjoy most? Like, what's your favorite genre?
So for single player, I definitely like RPGs.
Mhm, mhm.
So Mass Effect, Cyberpunk. I recently finished Cyberpunk back in the 15th of January. That was an amazing experience. Usually single player games, I like really immersive, atmospheric
Mhm.
single player games. I love my horror games as well. Like I love survival horror.
Mhm, mhm.
Games that incorporate like immersive UI, I'm a big fan of that. So like
Okay.
Metro series, Dead Space, like I love it when games do like immersive UI or like have it be part of the world building and universe.
Mm. Okay.
Cuz like in Dead Space, your health is on Isaac's back. It's on your back. It's on the
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah.
So I really like stuff like that. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I like Resident Evil as well.
Hey,
Um
Resi.
like generally for like a lot of single player games, they do consist of like my RPGs, horror games, and apocalyptic games,
There we
like
go.
stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I see the drink there. Yeah,
Yeah,
is that for me?
that's for you. Guess what it is? It's a coffee martini.
Oh, what coffee martini? I've never had one. Never had
Mhm.
a coffee martini.
Yeah, they're really, really good. I love me a good coffee martini. You finished
Oh,
Resi Village? Nice.
oh, nice, Fred. You finished Village. I need to replay Village. I've only played Village honestly once. So I wouldn't mind replaying that again because I've only played it on console when
Mhm,
it
mhm.
released. I remember streaming that actually
Oh, really?
um on my phone.
Mhm. Ah, the
That was
good
an
old days of the phone streaming.
mm-hmm.
I remember those days.
That was an interesting experience like doing that.
Oh, I bet.
You can stomp
I
at
remember
dead
doing that.
necavores. Yeah, you can,
Yeah.
Fred. I
Played
like the fact that I like the fact that when you I do like that they kind of brought it back in the remake of Dead Space 1. So
Mhm.
for Dead Space remake, when you're stomping necromorphs, Isaac will curse at them,
Yep. Fuck.
similar to Dead Space
Shit.
2.
Ow. Piece of shit. I love it.
He also says very unique lines too as well whenever he runs out of ammo.
Mhm. I just
So it's
so
pretty
the Dead
nice.
Space remake, I was super super hyped for, and it went far above my expectations for what I wanted for it. What pisses me off is that apparently the sales were too low for them to want to consider making the sequel remake.
EA
Fucking
bastards at it again.
fucking EA out here
At it
ruining
every
lives.
time, man. I want because yeah, like obviously a remake of Dead Space 1 would have been like to me like basically like okay, I really hope this does well because I would like to have a remake of Dead Space 2 and then
Right?
possibly 3 as well. And
Mhm.
then hope and then it can at least like give us a continuation, hopefully at Dead Space 4, but yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Nope,
It's not gonna happen.
because EA is a bunch of fucking vultures.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Okay.
Dios mío.
I wasn't anticipating this. My parents are calling me for dinner.
Oh,
Um,
oh,
yeah.
oh,
Um,
oh dear.
um, I can wait for a bit more. Hold on.
All right, all right.
I'll just let them wait.
It's just like, no. I got a talk show.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't want to just like leave. It's like rude, in my opinion.
No,
Like,
no worries,
hello,
dude.
I'm in the middle of something. Hello.
I'm right in the middle of something. I'll just reheat my dinner later.
Yeah, pretty much. I
I
did
did.
play the Wii Dead Space game. Reminds me of RE Umbrella Chronicles. Oh, the rail shooter, Dead
Mm-hmm.
Space Extraction. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the one on the Wii. I
Yeah.
have yet to play that one, but that one is interesting to play for story because you play as Gabe Weller, and then you do
Mm-hmm.
play as him again in the Severed DLC in Dead Space 2.
Yes, and the interesting thing with Extraction is if you played it on PC, if you had the save file for it on your PC when you got Dead Space 2, you got access to that one door that nobody could seem to fucking open unless you had that
Yeah,
save file because it would give you a special key card, I think, or something like that. And it was only
to
on the
be
PC.
honest, I don't. My parents are aware of like my content creator slash streaming activities. It's just like it's just the whole like, hey, like if I'm in the middle of something, like please wait, type of thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, hold on, Huggy, they're calling me. Hold on, give me a second.
No worries, dude. No worries.
God, okay, hold on.
Look at her. Look at that model. Oh, sleepy. I love the idol. Look at the idol animations for it. Just like sway, sway. Oh, oh gosh. And she's sleeping. She's sleeping. Marcy's sleeping. My god. Right? It's so cute. Right? Like the arms crossing over the chest. The actual like breathing in and out like she's oh, 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 uh, uh, uh. Back to dancing. We got some more dancing. And back to sleep. Back to sleep. But yeah. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Right? We love it. How's a ribbit? I saw you earlier. Hello, ribbit. Hello, hello. This'll be you soon. This is gonna be you, ribbit. You're gonna be a part of this soon. And then we're also gonna play games together. Which reminds me, I need to get the Binding of Isaac on my PC. Because that's the only way we can do multiplayer, I think. Because I don't think console has multiplayer, as far as I'm aware. Let me look that up, actually.
I said, sorry, hello.
Hello! Welcome back.
I said, fuck it. I'm bringing the plate over here.
Hey! Yes, eat during stream. I do it a lot.
I
I
I
honestly
need
do eat while I stream.
I overthink it. I need to like just say fuck it and just do it. Just like eat on stream because like
Oh yeah, dude.
I always I'm a natural like overthinker. I try my
Mhm,
best
mhm.
not to overthink, but it's hard.
Oh, I do the same.
I try not to eat on stream a lot because like I don't want like
Food
I feel like it's
ASMR.
rude. Well, that too, especially because I'm a very like if I'm gonna be eating, I kind of want to eat in like in
Mhm.
peace if that makes sense. But yeah.
Oh no, I get you, dude. But it's like, for me, I stopped caring. I had maybe one
Yeah,
person comment on it being like, "Why are you eating? Aren't you supposed to be playing the game?" Dude, it's like 9 o'clock in the evening. I'm hungry.
yeah, pretty much. Like I'm hungry. I kind of like it's like dependent on my mood, but there will be times where just like, I don't give a fuck. I'll do it.
Ah,
I'll just go ahead like get some food right now and like
right.
eat.
It's like, who gives a shit? By the way, what are you
Also, yeah.
eating? What you got?
It is
What you got today?
beef and potatoes
Ooh,
tacos.
nice. I
It's
wouldn't be
actually
able to
very
eat it
good.
because I'm allergic to meat, so I can't eat beef. But
Really,
yeah,
really
hmm
okay.
yeah, there are
Never.
enzymes in meat that I can't absorb into my body, and so I get
Okay.
violently ill.
I
My
guess
go-to is
what yeah, I was gonna mention what's your go-to like I guess like dish that you would eat then?
typically what I do is I do mac and cheese. It's nice
Oh,
and
that's not
simple.
bad.
Yeah, it's nice and simple.
Yeah.
especially when you add
Does
little garnishes and stuff.
is it specifically beef or like raw meat that
Oh, it's all meat.
that you're it's
It's
all
all
meat.
meat.
So even poultry, fish.
Yeah, I can't do any of
Okay.
it. The only
Damn.
the closest I can get is eggs, and I hate eggs. I hate the texture and I hate the flavor of eggs. So I just don't do it.
I I've learned to recently cook. I like making some well over well or
Mhm.
medium well eggs.
Oh,
I like
nice.
having like ooh, excuse me. I like having the runny yolk. I'm a
Gotcha.
big fan of that.
Hmm. Alright. Ooh.
Also, I noticed what Idol mentioned earlier. Yeah, so
Mhm,
whenever
mhm.
whenever there's a loss of tracking, obviously the iPhone not tracking me because there's no longer a person to like track on the
Yep.
camera. My model, that's my auto animation. My model basically like sleeps, goes to sleep, goes mimes.
Yeah, we were talking about that because it's super, super cute. Because what happens is you kinda do, like, a little dance. Like, you do a little
Hmm.
like, a pre-sleep
Yeah,
dance, and then you
yeah,
go
like a little wiggle, like a little wiggle. That's
yeah,
like
little wiggle,
no, little
and
wiggle basically.
then into sleep. It's super,
Yeah, just
super
like
cute.
I
Yep.
like a lot.
Uh, we were enjoying it. We were just like, "Oh my goodness, we're enraptured."
I just want to just uh what's the word? I guess catch up, but also like a re-briefing. Sorry that I had to step away on that. Sorry, my
No
bad about
worries.
that. What was you did ask me a question. I wasn't sure if I answered it or not.
You were, like, in the process of, I think, finishing your thoughts, but we were just talking about, like, your favorite, like, single player
Single
games
player.
and
Okay, so
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
okay. Okay, I remember. Yeah. I did answer. Okay. I just want to make
Mhm.
sure I answered the question at least.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You did indeed. You
All
did it
right.
and
Yeah.
you did it and did? What's
Yippee. You did and did? Dude, same. I also did
indeed.
and did as well.
Indeed, I did indeed. I did indeed.
Indeed.
Indubitably, yes. We're guys, we're a pair of goobers. As soon as you get us in the same room together, our brain cells are just gone. Oh my god,
Mhm.
it tracks her eating. That is so cute. That is
Mhm.
too cute. Look at it. Look at the cheeks. That is too fucking cute. Oh my goodness.
No, Garfield, you can't have. Sorry.
Oh, is Garfield going after your food?
Mhm. It's like
Garfield.
so. We're when I'm sitting. Hold on. I should probably finish this first.
Mhm, mhm. Nom 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 nom.
Whenever I'm sitting at my desk, he likes to just come by me
Mhm.
and he'll stand up and just reach out towards me with his like paw and just like yeah. He's just like, can I have some? Can I have some? Like, no, Garfield, you can't have this.
Garfield,
I don't.
no.
It's not good for you. It's not good for you, baby. You can't have that. No.
No, no, it's not. Oh, thank you, Wi-Fi. I'm really digging doing the Cafe of the Void, and all my friends are awesome.
Hey,
Every last guest that I've had on here so far, current included, are just amazing.
if you don't mind me asking,
Mhm.
who have you had on here so far?
Oh yeah, let me I'll pull up my YouTube playlist for you so I can tell you exactly who. So, my very first episode was with a content creator named Moody Charon,
Okay.
who is like the fairy woman of the dead in Greek mythology, like Charon.
Yeah.
And she's super into like SCP content and horror content, and we were discussing a lot of SCP stuff. In fact, and this is just a little side thing, Marcy, you should check out an event that I'm holding right now. You
Oh,
should submit
is
yourself.
it SCP based? Because I
It
do have
is.
some of the SCP games. I have the SCP 5K and then the laboratory one.
Yes, it's a tier list
Oh, tier
involving
list. Okay.
SCPs. Yeah, it's would you survive in the SCP universe? Mhm, mhm,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
mhm.
I think I would die.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I think I would
There
die.
there are multiple layers to this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are multiple layers to this. So you could either die, you could survive, but be traumatized for life, right? I don't know. I have to. Sorry, I just noticed something about the playlist that's kind of bothering me. One
Oh
of
no,
the
no, you're fine.
Yeah, one of the episodes is in the wrong spot. I don't like that. I'll change that
Oh,
later.
um, I think what you have to do, um, you have to I shouldn't be talking while I'm eating. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. I do actually know what I have to do here. Is basically just remove
Yeah.
a couple of the episodes and then rearrange them.
No, I think um because like I know where you're coming from when it comes to that. I like to have the playlist be organized.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm.
I think you have to do it in a specific data order list.
Yeah, there's that. Gonna do that.
Because I know you can just manually remove it and then interject them, but there's a button in the playlist in YouTube Studio for a specific playlist. You just go to that playlist in YouTube Studio and then there's a button that just says setting the order,
Yeah, I
which
just
is
found it. I
yeah,
just
which is
found it.
specifically you're gonna see. I have to look at it too myself right now as well. Let's see
Yeah,
options. No, not editing YouTube. There you go. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Default video order. Date publish oldest. That's what you want to do.
Mhm. Yeah, in this case, it wasn't so much that because I put them in all around the same time.
Yeah.
The problem was is it put one of the episodes in the 7th episode was after the 8th
Oh,
episode.
it did that via title. Okay,
Yeah.
title. All right. No, no, no. That's fair then.
Yeah, no,
I
I
know what you
fixed it.
mean there.
I got that,
Okay.
so but yeah, so I had Moody Chair on. I had a I've had 2 Goblin VTubers. The first one was, Kaku Duende, then
I
Goblin
like that.
Fia.
Kaku den duende. I like that.
Yeah,
Duende.
her
Duende.
her name literally translates to cock goblin.
Kaku.
It is amazing.
Duende.
"Hi,
I
Emma.
love that.
You can't hide from me, you sneaky,
Hi,
sneaky
Emma.
cutie
Hi there,
bee."
Emma. Welcome in.
And then I had Goblin Fia.
I think I
Uh
know Goblin Fia due
Mhm.
to Saints Ago.
Yeah, she's a rather popular VTuber. She's quite popular, actually, like, really popular. I'm surprised we're mutuals. Um, and then I also had Desi Darkness, ASMR, then Marshall Swampson, Sane Cisco. I love
Mm-hmm.
Sane. Wolfter
Mm-hmm.
Stark. I had Wolf
Mm.
on here. Mhm, mhm.
I know him.
You do, because 'cause you've collabed before, you goober. Then I had, Sane the Ink Fox, or Send the Ink Fox, who's a really good friend of mine. And then Nello the Bonehead, or Nello Head. It was the last one, before you.
I, me- I remember you were telling me about Nello the Bonehead.
Mhm. Yes, I've been very lucky with the people that have been accepting my invites so far. Because let's see, on my I've
Wait
invited
there.
Twitter, I've invited a few people. Some of them I'm friends with on Discord.
So far we are Emma. It's been pretty good.
Mhm,
This is my first time being on like one of these sort of like talk show style like streams.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
I like them. They're pretty cozy. I think they're fun and interesting.
Yeah, it's a nice way, especially if you haven't collabed with somebody before and you kind of want to test the waters. Uh-oh, naked children. Run. But
I take it Potato Queen is a parent.
yes, my lovely lady has 2 kids. They
Aww.
are they are not mine. They are from a previous relationship. I
Aww.
We've discussed
I
it
mean, hey,
too.
hey
I
man,
don't want my own
co
kids.
hey man, co-parenting is where it's at, dude.
Mhm,
Oh yeah,
mhm.
respect.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want kids. I
yeah.
don't want kids either.
See, being a martial arts instructor for 7 of those 16 years that I was at the studio I was at,
Mm-hmm.
I had to deal with kids from 4 years old upwards.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh God.
It was a big old nope. Just no thanks.
Mm-mm.
I'm good. But doesn't mean I'm gonna treat Potato or her kids any differently because I'm not a monster. But yeah, I had a lot of guests so far, and then I have a bunch scheduled. Let me tell you my schedule. So in 3 days, I have my friend Eucalyptus VT coming on. Then right after that, somebody in this chat is coming on to the cafe. It's idle.
Oh.
It's a Wi-Fi.
Hey, okay.
Then 2 days after Wi-Fi, I have Mommy Devil.
Hey, Mommy Devil. I know Mommy Devil.
Yeah, she's gonna be on.
Recently, recently met Mommy Devil.
I've known her for about a year, like a year and a half, year and some change. And then, for those of you who watch fairly popular streamers, I'm also gonna have Blair Bears, the charity raccoon VTuber, who has like
Raccoon.
yeah, she has one of the scrungliest models I've ever seen, and I love it. I'm getting my own scrungler. But and then 2 days after that, I have Sister Anemone. Then 2 days after that, I have Kits, my friend Kits. And then 2 days after that, I have Nyakubs, who is a delightful, delightful bean.
Pretty great, pretty pretty great lineup.
Hmm. Yeah, and I'm still filling out dates for May. So we'll see who comes on to the show.
Not bad, not bad.
Because I've contacted a bunch of people, and some of
I
them have
hope
gotten
I
back to me.
I hope you have a lot of fun
Oh,
with those
definitely,
shows.
definitely, definitely. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Emma. I'm
By the
assuming
way,
you're
thank
gonna
you
be
for
just fine.
this. By the way, thank you for this coffee martini. By the way, it does look very scrumptious. Looks very
But of
good.
course, yes. Oh, my lady has a question for you. Yes.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
I has question. What is I question?
Marcy of the pool. What knowledge can you bestow upon me?
I like that.
Oh, Marcy of the school pool. What wisdom can you impart? Can I have a
Oh,
hug?
this is for you, Huggy.
Well, yes, cause there's a command for that. Look at this.
Oh, do you have a hug command as well? I have a hug command too.
I do. Boop.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh, that's cute. Yay.
Oh, my girlfriend wanted you to hug them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking Huggy. I'm sorry. Yes, you
Go.
can have a hug. Yes, you can have a hug. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I can type it in chat. Let me do that. Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Exclamation mark hug potato. Potato Queen. I like your name by the way. Potato.
Yeah,
Potato Queen.
potato queen. There it
There you
is.
go. There it is.
Yeah. Sometimes if you do it too
It's part
quick, it'll be like no, not allowed.
it's probably on cooldown because I think
Yeah.
you've already triggered it, so
Yeah.
but
But
yes, you can
the
have hug.
the sentiment is there. This question is for you, Hugs. Do you have anyone penciled in for May 26th?
No problem,
No.
potato.
No, I do not. Why? Do you want to be penciled in then? Yes. Pencil you in. All right, May 26th. We'll get your Fuki set up. She doesn't have a model yet. Oh, that's your birthday. Oh.
Oh, happy early birthday. Nice. Maisie 26th or 28th?
The 26th.
26, okay.
Yeah, the
Every
26th
time I
of
every
May.
every time I look at the number 6 on the screen, it's always hard for me to like tell if it's a 6 or an 8.
Dyscalculia.
Yeah, pretty much.
I also have dyscalculia, so I get it. I understand you. Thank you. The 26th. Yes, you are penciled in.
The 26.
Yes. Very good. Which is
Número
between.
26.
Yes. Ooh. You hear that, guys? Marcy can speak Spanish.
I will admit, A little bit. It's pretty bad. It's pretty gringo Spanish. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, I
Yo hablar
have
español. Yo hablar español, but muy poquito. También entiendo español, poquito.
see.
No hables mucho español.
See. No, I know a little tiny bit of Spanish. I used to be fluent in it, and then it died.
Really?
Yeah, and then it
Oh.
died because I had nobody to speak Spanish with.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and this is a nice little teaser for you all. That goblin, that cock goblin, VTuber that I mentioned earlier.
God goblin.
Yep, because
Lord.
that's what her name
Yeah.
literally is. It's cock goblin. Uh,
Yeah.
we are getting it set up to where we're gonna have probably a few streaming sessions where I learn Spanish and talk to her in Spanish.
Oh,
So,
that's interesting. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Sounds like that's gonna be a lot of
Oh,
fun.
Wi-Fi, you can help me with my Spanish too. Muchas
That's true.
gracias, mi amiga.
Always
Muchas
around if
gracias.
you want to practice Spanish. Oh my god, let's go. That'll be so fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
I think what it'll be is it'll be kind of an ongoing thing whenever we're able to do it, whenever we're able to schedule it in, because it's probably gonna, because obviously I can't learn Spanish in like a few hours, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It
gonna,
definitely
it's,
it's like it's gonna be like a trial and error process.
yeah. But I think what, of course, I'll talk about this with Kaku, but, I'll try and make it kind of like a mini series, you know? So, like, maybe an episode every 2 weeks to like a month. We'll have like
Hmm.
a day, we'll have a scheduled day where we come on stream together and I learn Spanish and I try to have conversations in
Español.
Spanish. And obviously there will be English
Español.
translations for those who don't know Spanish. Obviously, I can't leave y'all hanging. But Wi-Fi, if you can help me with my Spanish too, that would be fucking amazing. I need all the help I can get. I want to relearn. I want to become fluent again. Ah! But yes. Now, Marcy,
Yes.
favorite multiplayer game.
Favorite multiplayer game.
Mhm, mhm.
Damn. I don't know, man. There's a lot of them. There's a lot.
Ooh.
Favorite multiplayer game. Okay.
Mhm, mhm. At least
Uh,
currently. What's your current one?
at least currently, okay. If at least like at the moment or in terms of like a recent multiplayer game I've been playing, definitely
Mm.
Battlefield 6.
Ooh,
Definitely
I had
Battlefield
that.
6.
I'm pretty sure.
I will admit when it works, because like
Yeah.
they recently did an update and it's like we
Mhm.
like 4 or 5 of my friends last night we were playing together
Mhm,
and
mhm.
we all crashed simultaneously.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because whatever fucking update they did is just not working.
Oh my goodness.
So I
Oh
will admit
no.
when it fucking works, basically.
Whenever it fucking works.
um, yeah, I would say at the moment currently Battlefield 6 though. Feels
Mhm.
good to play Battlefield. I do love Battlefield 1 though. Battlefield 1 will always have a special place in my heart.
That's
I love
fair.
how I love the atmosphere
Mhm,
of
mhm.
that one.
I was never really a Battle 6 or like a Battlefield guy until
Hmm.
fairly recently because I don't play multiplayer games usually.
Hmm.
I only do it for collab purposes, and even then, it's usually not competitive multiplayer stuff like Battlefield or Call of Duty. Um, and the reason being,
I was
I'm not a competitive person, and people get way
yeah.
too salty sometimes for my liking.
I probably not gonna like me because I get there. I will admit there will be some
Mhm,
times for me personally. I'll probably get like a very competitive, but
mhm,
you know
mhm.
it's only a game. Why you have to be bad? You know. So
See,
like yeah,
that's my thing is like I'm here to have fun, especially when it's
exactly.
like a casual lobby. It's not like, "Oh, we're doing this for like ranked or anything." You
Yeah, and
know?
if I'm just playing with my friends, like yeah, I don't really like. I'm just chill. Low cortisol levels.
Yeah,
Very
lore.
low cortisol. Very low cortisol levels. Um,
And see,
I
that's what I need. I
I
need people
I
who
do
aren't
meet
getting
people.
salty.
Yeah, I do meet people who get very like up the wazoo, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, bro, relax. Like
Dude,
it's not that
chill.
deep.
Right, it's
um,
like,
I was I
guy.
was gonna I was gonna mention to you like Huggy, like when it comes to like playing a multiplayer game,
Mhm, mhm,
um, I will deal with people who be like, hey, like sorry if I'm doing bad or stuff like that. I'm just like,
mhm.
I don't care if you're good. I don't care if you're bad. The whole point is just have fun. Who cares?
There we go. We need more people like that in this in multiplayer scenes such as Battlefield and COD because those,
I
like, as far as I remember, those are two of the most toxic communities that have ever
I
existed in gaming.
so I used to be COD. I've played a lot of COD
Mhm,
growing up.
mhm, mhm,
I used to play COD. I don't play COD anymore. That's why I said used to because I'll be honest, kind of got tired of just playing the same thing over and over to be honest with
mhm,
you. So, um I was just like, I rather play Battlefield or when it comes to FPS games, I rather play Battlefield or milsim shooters
mhm, mhm. Oh,
over Call of Duty.
fair enough.
I prefer my Battlefields and milsim shooters basically.
That is valid.
Um
I totally get
I know
that.
I know recently Hell Let Loose Vietnam, they're currently doing beta signups for that, so I'm
Ooh.
hoping to get one in because I played
Ooh.
Hell Let Loose. That's a Hell Let Loose is a World War II milsim
Yeah,
shooter. So
I've played it twice. I played it once by myself and then once with a friend of mine. It honestly was just it wasn't for me.
yeah, it's definitely like not everyone's cup of tea. I will admit, I would recommend people playing a milsim shooter because of how very slow and clunky they are, but also
Mhm.
because especially if you are wanting to learn keyboard and mouse because when I first got
Ah.
into PC gaming, I
Mhm.
had to learn how to like mouse and keyboard, and
Mhm.
especially for
Mhm.
FPS games. Hell Let Loose did a really good job helping me like
Mhm. Mhm.
learning like the keys for like basically overall like how every other FPS shooter is on mouse and keyboard.
Mhm.
So when it
Mhm.
came to me playing Call of Duty, I was just like, oh my god, this feels awesome.
I mean,
I was like,
I
holy
I
shit.
mainly play on like console and controller, obviously. I don't do
I
too many PC games.
I
So,
will admit when there's some games that there are some games where like it feels a lot better playing a controller than
mhm.
mouse and keyboard. Like
I
there's
think
certain life sim games that I would rather play with a controller than over mouse and keyboard.
yeah.
And then like if the game is like Souls games. I've been recently playing Dark Souls with the
Ooh.
co-op mod with two of my friends.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh I I tried playing it mouse and keyboard. I'm just like, nah, this is a
No.
controller game. This is a controller game straight up. It's like, no, I
Yep.
can't do this.
Any
I
any
can't.
of the Souls, any of the Soulsborne games that you play, they are not optimized very well for mouse and keyboard. They are meant for controllers.
It's kind of funny because like I pull the I wouldn't say necessarily like the bitch move, but more like I don't give a fuck. Like, because you know how sometimes when you start a game on Steam, they would tell you like recommend to play with a controller. Like this game is more like
Mhm.
controller focused, and like I'm just like, nah,
Nah.
I'll play mouse and keyboard. Then when they would actually play, I'm just like, yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
This
this
does
just
not feel
doesn't
right.
this
It
doesn't feel
doesn't.
good at all.
It doesn't translate well.
Mhm. No, I feel
It
that.
just doesn't translate well. So it's just like
Mhm.
I will but I kind of feel that way too with the Metro games because
Mhm.
playing the Metro games on mouse and keyboard is very weird.
I could imagine because I
If
have
you
all the
want
Metro games
a lot
on my PlayStation.
a lot of the keybinds are various like press and hold
Mhm.
for like certain
Oh.
things. So like
Oh.
if you wanted to get your map, uh you have to make sure to press you have to make sure you have to make sure to hold M
Mhm.
instead of just
Mhm.
pressing it. Otherwise you'll just open up your otherwise you'll just take out your lighter instead. Um
That's yeah,
when you
that's crunchy, man.
there's also like a delay to them as well. So
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
I think the reason why I was also, now that I remember like experiencing that delay, VSync. Don't have VSync on when you're playing Metro. It adds a lot of bad like input delay.
So, I turn off VSync basically on every game I play if I'm playing PC, like anything PC, because my
If I'm
computer is
playing
not strong enough.
if I'm playing a story rich game, I will have VSync on, but majority of times I would have it off
Mhm,
because
mhm.
I purposely cap my frame rate anyway to like 60 instead of the hertz of my monitor.
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. That makes sense. I might I'm probably gonna switch over to doing that, because I haven't been doing that, and I probably should, because 'cause it'll probably save me a
That's
whole lot of time.
Yeah, that's what I do because like it's a bit of the PC like tech stuff where like if you were to be capping your frame rate at a specific cap,
Mhm.
um you won't be having to, you won't your GPU won't be having to be utilized as much.
Mm. Okay,
Especially
yeah,
worrying
yeah.
about especially the frame pacing and frame timings.
Mhm, mhm.
Just trying to do excess frames. Let's be honest, if it's more like a case by case preference type of thing, if you notice, you notice. If not, it's like
It is what it
no
is.
biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I totally get that. That's actually a really smart idea. I'll probably start doing that.
it's kind of it's I do like I like nerding out. I
Ew.
do, man. I
Yeah.
like nerding out.
Well,
Okay.
actually,
Actually, like, if you do
Pretty
this
much.
with your computer settings,
Pretty much.
I
You
love it
you
though.
asked me you at the start of this conversation for this question, it
Mhm.
was you asking me my favorite multiplayer game. What about you? What's your favorite multiplayer game?
So my favorite multiplayer game, and this'll either surprise you or disappoint you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Lori. Hello. Hello, dearie.
Everyone has their own guilty pleasure. Like I don't know how some people like I have a friend
Mhm, mhm.
who does a very
Oh my
tedious
goodness, I love
blue
that even.
collar job, all
Mhm.
right?
Mhm, mhm.
And he comes home and plays Apex Rake. I don't know how he can do it.
Oh, that
I'm
sounds
just like no.
nightmarish.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't know how you can do it, man. But like I said, everyone has their own guilty pleasure. I will admit, I recently started playing rank for Marvel Rivals, and
Oh. Mhm, mhm.
God,
So I've never touched
uh,
ranked on Marvel Rivals. I don't intend
it's
to anytime
it's
soon.
it's interesting.
Cause
I'll tell you that it's interesting.
so my personal favorite multiplayer game, and that's because it's actual like cooperative. That's when I
Mhm.
like multiplayer stuff, is when it's true cooperative. Like you're not up against like
Dude,
other
I love
players necessarily.
Y yeah, it's just like co-op games with your friends pretty
Yeah.
much. Like I
He-
will admit, like I would say like throw in Lethal Company in there. Like hell
mhm.
yeah. Power
Yep.
Wash Simulator.
Yep. Yep.
Um I know I
Split
do like the
faction.
I do like the two-player
Mhm.
couch play or online co-op games. So
Yeah.
Reanimal, Split
Dude.
Fiction, It Takes Two, A Way Out. Those are
Mhm.
very
Mhm.
good like two-player co-op.
Yes. One of my current favorites is actually Space Marine. I
Hey, oh,
l-
Warhammer!
Yep.
Warhammer!
Yep.
I'm very new to Warhammer. I hold on, let me check my Steam right now. Hold on. I have Dark Tide,
Mhm. Mhm.
Space Marine 2, and Vermintide 2. So if
So, all of those
you wanna
games,
play that,
all of those have crossplay, by the way.
I
And
do.
I
If you
have
wanna
the
play that, if
Oh,
you wanna play
yes.
some, you
Oh.
can play them if you like.
Oh, we are going to play them. Marcy, you have unlocked the autism brain. Here for a
Funny,
moment.
funny that you say that because I have like spicy brain,
Oh, I'm
neurodivergent.
very
I
spicy
have
brained. I have
I have
ADHD.
you
I have
have
I have both. I
Oh,
have
oh,
autism
oh,
and ADHD.
okay. I was a bit. Wait. You too? Okay, yeah. I was
Mhm.
gonna mention that because I was gonna mention that terminology.
Yep.
AU ADHD. So
Yep.
obviously, yeah, autism and ADHD.
Yep.
Yeah, I have both.
ADHD. I have them.
ADHD. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Mhm.
That's how you pronounce it. I always
Yeah.
try to.
Cuz it's
I always.
It's the beginning.
I've always wrapped my head on trying to pronounce that correctly.
Yeah, because
ADHD.
it's
Okay.
the first syllable of autism,
Mm-hmm.
then
AU.
and then ADHD. So
Yeah.
ADHD. Yeah.
ADHD. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay.
But you have unlocked my ADHD brain here for a moment because I
Let's
fucking love
go.
Warhammer.
Warhammer is pretty sick.
Mhm.
My friend who's one of my moderators,
Mhm. Mhm.
he got me into Warhammer. First
Mm.
Warhammer game was Space Marine 2, and I was like,
Yes.
this is fucking nuts. This is awesome. This is
Mhm.
sick.
So, guys, you'll definitely see Marcy back on the channel because we are going to be playing a bunch of Warhammer stuff together.
Let's go.
Let's go! Because I love the Space Marine series because they're making more and I'm so happy. Hopefully they introduce fucking Necrons in the third one. Hmm. Do you how much Warhammer lore do you know?
I will admit,
Not very much, huh?
the same friend that got me into Warhammer did send me a lot of YouTube videos, and I
Mhm.
still need to watch them.
Okay.
I know a little bit. I will admit, I like the aesthetic of Vermintide because I like
Mhm. The Victorian
yeah,
era sorta.
yeah. I like the primitive like era
Mhm.
of it. I will admit though, the whole sci-fi ness of the Space Marines though, like yeah,
Mhm.
those that's also pretty sick. I just didn't know like, god damn, it's there's a lot of lore. There's a
So
lot of fucking lore.
both versions of Warhammer. So there's Warhammer Fantasy, which is the one that you prefer.
Yeah,
That's
I like
inclusive
the
with
Vermintide.
Vermintide. And then
Okay.
there's Warhammer 40K, obviously,
Yeah, 40K is the space.
is the space
So
one.
I do admit I do like the sci-fi a lot too. Sci-fi is
Yes.
also pretty nice.
Yes. So Warhammer Fantasy, luckily for you, does not have quite as much lore as as the
40K
as
as
40K
40K.
because 40K actually is in eras. You have Warhammer 10K, 20K, 30K, and now 40K.
So 40,000 years for 40K.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you like a super brief rundown of everything to
All right.
kind of get you into it. So then when we play together, if I mention something to you, you'll at least have a passing idea of what the fuck I'm talking about. So starting with 10K, 10K is the first 10,000 years. This is kind of the setup for everything. You have the story of
The beginning of the pinnacles.
yes, you have the story of how the God Emperor became the God Emperor. Basically, he was a caveman dude who was born immortal. Like this dude was just
Okay.
he was just
He was
straight
just
up
born.
born.
He was just born immortal. Okay. All
Uh-huh.
right.
And so he's been through basically every life-changing event of history. He's always been there. The dude is omniscient. He's all knowing, all seeing, all powerful, which is why he's known as the God Emperor. About 20,000 years, so this is Warhammer 30K. And this
Okay.
is where like the board game starts. This is where like most of
The tabletop RPGs, right?
yeah,
Or the
this
board
is where
games.
like the
Okay.
tabletop starts, which is back in like the 70s.
Okay.
Basically, 30,000 years in, the dude is tired. Obviously, I would be too after 30,000 years of existing.
Mm-hmm. People want immortality, but listen, take it from a vampire. It's not all sunshine and rainbows when it comes
Mhm.
to immortality. All right.
Yeah, I I like to go over this with people who are like, "Oh, I would love to be immortal." No, you fucking wouldn't. Do you know how
No.
miserable your life would be after a certain point? Everybody you knew and loved would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
You'd
Pretty
have to
much.
you'd have to change your identities damn near constantly. You'd have to
Your
keep you'd have to be moving almost all the time.
The list of enemies grows and grows.
Mhm. There are very few benefits to being immortal.
I will admit, Wi-Fi is honestly, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. I'm with you on that Wi-Fi. Being Garfield.
Hmm. Garfield for life.
Garfield alive.
But yeah, so at this point, Emperor's tired. He's just like, okay, I'm gonna write out basically everything that I know on like the walls. So he makes a bunch of like murals in his his imperial palace. He he makes all this stunning like art, right? And it's all
Hmm.
things that have either happened, are happening, or will happen. But he's kept it cryptic and vague. None of his subordinates and none of his numerous children know what the fuck any of this means. Because he has several sons. This is where we get one of the biggest events that leads into 40K, the Horus Heresy. This is one of their most popular stories. It has like 50 something books out. And I mean like
Oh
actual
God.
book
Oh
books,
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's actual. I remember
like
hearing
novels.
about. Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember hearing about like there's actual books as well
Yes.
for the
So
series.
the books themselves either expand the lore or they're side stories that are just like neat little tidbits like learning about the Krieg and learning about like the Tyranids and the orcs.
You mentioned the Krieg. I do like the Blitzkrieg.
Mhm.
That's in
You
like
like the
the
Krieg?
Warhammer.
Mhm.
In the Warhammer series, I like that they're like World War I like German soldiers.
Mhm.
I like the fact. I like their aesthetic. I think they're pretty fucking badass.
I'll give you a little rundown of them after this Horus Heresy explanation because they're fun too. So basically, one of the Emperor's sons, Horus, is getting really fed up with his dad being so cryptic all the time about all this bullshit. So he
Mm-hmm.
finally confronts his dad. He's like, Dad, can you just fucking answer the question and tell me what the fuck is going on? Because then I can help prevent these things from happening. Like, you say a bunch of bad shit's gonna happen. Well, what is it? So we can stop it here and now. So then it doesn't happen. And we're a happy, prosperous empire. And the Emperor's just like, you cannot understand all the things that I know. Basically, going into that weird, cryptic, immortal bullshit of being like, I'm so all knowing and all seeing that the things that I would tell you would basically break your brain. You know, that
Yeah,
shit.
it's kind of like that. When like some eternal god, as soon as he opens his gaping maw, and your brain just like
Fucking,
shatters.
yeah, it just
Yeah,
fucking melts.
pretty much.
So, yeah, he's like, I can't tell you anything because if I tried to tell you anything, not only would you not understand it, it would probably break your mind. And so Horace gets even angry and he's just like, well, fuck this. He stomps out and he starts gathering several legions of space marines. And he's just like, look, my dad's being an asshole. He's not telling us anything. He's not giving us any information that could potentially save us. So you know what? Fuck that guy. Let's rebel and get this information out of him whether he wants to or not. And so starts the Horus Heresy, where Horus and his legions are labeled heretics against the God Emperor. They have this huge, huge war. He ends up injuring the Emperor so much that the Emperor becomes a living corpse on his throne that is supported by a life support system.
Oh, okay.
And there's a whole mess of stuff with that where a faction of space marines known as the Grey Knights, they have a secret task. If the Emperor ever starts to move from the throne, they basically have to go in and force him not to move off the throne.
What would happen? What would happen if
If
he moves?
so the implications of him moving is that any number of possibilities could happen. Either the
I'm
world
talking
could
about like
end, well, the world
okay,
could end, the
okay.
world could start anew, or he could become reborn and lead the legions. But he said this in an addendum to the Grey Knight's code is that if I ever seem to be moving too for seemingly too early, like if I start to move by what seems too early
My
for the
God.
timeline, You have to force your way in and prevent me from moving from the throne. You have to keep me on that throne at all cost. The problem is that he has an elite set of guards known as the Custodes. And the Custodes, while they're not space marines themselves, are just as strong, if not sometimes stronger, than many chapters of the Space Marines.
That's not good.
So now you have the Grey Knights over here basically saying, "Yeah, we have to make sure that the Emperor doesn't move from his throne if we think he's
If
getting
you
up
hear,
too early.
yeah.
If if Grandpa Emperor is getting up too early, we can't let him do that.
What if, what if he wants to get up to get his morning coffee?
No, he's not allowed." I'm gonna be stream. We're gonna be here for probably a little bit for probably another hour or two.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but it's just like so we have to make sure this guy doesn't get up off his throne while also contending with one of the strongest units that he has ever created. Because all of these
Jesus.
people, like all these units, all these legions are based off his gene seed, which is like his genetic code, his DNA.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have these poor Grey Knights having to face off against the Custodes and several other Space Marine chapters just to make sure this guy stays on his throne until the appropriate time. And none of the other chapters and not even the Custodes know about this code. That's what makes it even fucking worse. Only the Grey Knights know about this. So when they come charging in, they can't talk about it. They can't be like, "Hey, we have a thing written in our rules where it says we have to keep that guy from getting up off his throne." No, they just have to
I'm
charge in
ima-
there and try and stop it.
I'm imagining a sign that says like if he moves, do whatever it takes for him not to move.
Basically, but only the Grey Knights know about this. So the Custodes don't know, the Ultramarines don't know, the Death Watch doesn't know, the Emperor's Scythes don't know. Basically, everybody else except the Grey Knights has no idea what's happening.
God.
And it's just this whole mess.
I will admit, I think it's very like crazy how much lore there is to like
Mhm.
Warhammer. Like there is so much.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think it's I think it's ridiculous like how much there is actually.
Well, it's similar to D&D since they came out around the same time. So you have 40,
Yeah,
50,
you to,
almost 60
you to,
years worth of lore.
you you told me like 30K was in the 70s.
Mhm.
I didn't realize how far back Warhammer goes.
Oh yeah. It's far reaching, man. It's 50 years worth of lore and world building that's still continuing to build even to this day, you know. And that's what I love about it is it's so there is that like huge pile that huge mountain of lore that you can delve into and you won't even crack the surface most of the time. And you mentioned that you like the Krieg.
Yeah, I like the Krieg. I like the Krieg. I like the Krieg a lot.
So how much do you know about the Krieg first off?
I'll be honest with you, not a lot. I know that
Mhm.
they're kind of like they're definitely not like the same level of like people in terms of like how the Space Marines are.
Mhm. Mhm. That's correct.
Um, I think they're just kind of like your, I would say your overall like average dude, probably.
Pretty much. So the levels are like this. You have people like the Krieg, the Cadians, and then a few other factions that are basically just regular people. They're just your regular foot soldiers. They go in, they have like small arm what would be considered like small arms like pistols, rifles, so on and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. They're basically your frontline troops. Then you have things like the Space Marines, which are like they're the ones that you get when say like the Cadians start having trouble with like the orcs or the Tyranids. You call in the Space Marines and they're just like, "Okay, so you're having this problem. Let's help you out to make sure that you can keep this planet or this system defended." And then from there you have several other tiers that I don't really need to go into because they're not super important to the discussion at the moment. Later, you will get you'll get to know them later.
Later, later,
Later.
later,
Yes, later.
later.
Yes. But the Krieg are from a planet that, because of all this mess that they got into, because at one point the Krieg were split. They had several different factions, they had a bunch of barons and stuff. Basically, it was like almost like what is it? Like how it is in Africa where you have a bunch of warlords like taking over different like areas of Africa. It's similar with the
Mhm.
Krieg, where during a certain period of time, a lot of the Krieg were split into these different factions with these different barons that held control over these certain areas. And they all communicated with each other and they all knew each other and they were all like, we have this big council and we decide what's best for each for like the Krieg as a whole and for each faction, blah 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 blah. Now, some of these factions, some of these barons were getting tired of being a part of the empire. They were like, they're not letting us do, they're not giving us supplies,
And yeah,
they're
they're
not help,
not
they're not,
treating them well.
yeah, they're not, we're not being treated like citizens of the empire. We're treated as kind of lower class citizens, blah 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 blah. We're kind of tired of it. We're sick of it. So we're gonna rebel. And there's actually a really great audiobook that I can recommend to you. You can find it on Audible. Let me see. Where is my Audible app? Is it on my audio phone? It's on my audio phone. Hold on.
Oh, they have. Okay, all right. Also, I do like audiobooks. I think audiobooks are pretty cool.
Yes. So this story, especially if you're into the Krieg, like it sounds like you are, is perfect for you because it goes over their history. It goes over a lot of their history and why they do what they do. Let me get the name for you. It is it's just called Krieg by Steve Leones.
Krieg by Steve Leons. Okay.
Yeah. It's the entire audiobook is about 9.5 hours long. So it's a good way to sit down.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Definitely. I was like Odyssey. Not bad.
Yeah. It's a pretty decently sized audiobook that you can just sit down and listen to while you're doing other stuff and you'll still absorb the info from it. It's really good.
I'll
But yeah,
probably most likely like rewind a lot when I'm listening to it, but it's not too bad in the
yeah.
sense where like
And
it's a nice, good like lore like
mhm.
audiobook.
Exactly, because I have other audiobooks on here that are like anywhere between 10 to 20 hours long.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, some of these Warhammer books get like dense. But with the Krieg, so some of these barons have their little rebellion, and some of these other factions were like, no, we should stay loyal to the Empire. They Yeah, they haven't always treated us the best, but we've been protected, we've been safe, and they haven't tried to decimate us. So it's better and it's safer to not fuck with them because they also have space marines. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are we gonna
Yeah.
do?
They
What are we gonna do against those? Huh?
they won't be able to do. They obviously would not be able to do like shit. They
Yeah,
won't be able to do
Jack
anything.
diddly fucking squat. But basically, what ends up happening is throughout this rebellion, the Empire comes in and they nuke the planet. They nuke the Krieg's home planet
Oh
in
God.
several
Okay.
spots. And so eventually the Krieg adapt to the radiation and to the toxic atmosphere that ends up being created because of these multiple nukes being dropped on the planet, which is why they have the World War One aesthetic, the German World War One aesthetic. They never show their faces. They never they never take off their uniforms, pretty
Yeah,
much
they don't.
ever.
I've noticed that they don't do that.
Yeah, they never remove their uniforms, especially out in combat. So nobody knows what the average Kriegsman looks like. Nobody's ever seen a Kriegsman before. They can take off their uniforms, but their rules and protocol dictate that they never should. They should always be in uniform at all times. And the biggest part is the fact that the reason they do all this, like the modern day Kriegsmen, the reason they're like this is because they believe they need to atone for the sins of their ancestors.
So
So,
they're doing what they're doing due to their ancestors then.
yeah, due to this big
Okay.
war that nuked their planet and basically turned it into a toxic wasteland, they
Mm-hmm.
believe that was God's righteous judgment against them.
My God.
And in this case, God is real. It's the emperor of the empire. They believe that he judged them unworthy, and so he brought the nukes down on them. And so to atone for that, they will serve the empire fully and willingly without any argument, without any sort of like, no, we won't do that. No, they'll do fucking anything to atone. These guys are the types of people, like, if they didn't have a commander watching over their asses for 2 seconds, they would literally charge into battle with battle shovels and try to kill everybody or get themselves killed because they believe only in death will they truly be redeemed for their sins. So these motherfuckers are insane.
Yeah, no, they sound insane.
Yeah, like, there's a story of a platoon of Kriegsmen that lost their commander, and because nobody was there to basically keep them on a leash, the entire platoon took out their battle shovels, ran out of the trenches, and started beating down orcs with their battle shovels.
Holy shit, Jesus.
it it scared the orcs to such an extent that they
They
labeled it
retreated.
they
Did they
retreated.
retreat? Oh my God.
Only one other person has managed to scare the orcs enough to make them retreat, and it's this commander that literally cannot die now. He's been brought back like several times at this point because if he died, the orcs would not know fear.
I'm not picturing Kriesman just basing in a lake in full gear. Probably. That's probably what
So
they do.
what they consider their gear is their mask and helmet. Those are the only things they cannot
That
remove.
that is like, yeah. And also, if you notice as well, there's a lot of strong symbolism and signature
Mhm.
key like um see what's the word, like key like significance, I guess.
Yeah.
You can tell like they put a lot of attention and detailing in regards to their helmets and their gas mask.
Mhm. Mhm. And the thing is they eat separate from the rest of the platoons. And that's another way they maintain their secrecy and they maintain their identities. Cuz you have to assume like when they're eating, they have to remove their masks and helmets or they like have to lift them up so you can eat. But nobody's ever seen it. Nobody's ever gotten the chance except for one guy who asked a platoon to remove their masks. And it's actually in the audiobook I was talking about. They just don't describe what they look like because it cuts off right as they lift up the mask.
Oh my God. Okay. I wonder if either they got killed or just some very like sinister shit.
Well, no, the idea is that this guy was so highly regarded by the Krieg at that point that they would acquiesce to that request and they were allowed to, for this occasion, remove their masks
Ah, okay.
because he had done such an immense service to the Krieg because he helped them out with their rebellion and then several other things. And so the Krieg higher ups were like, "Yeah, you know what? We can we can take away the code for a little bit so you can ask us anything." And he was like, "I want to see your face. I want to see the faces of the people that rescued me and that helped me."
Hmm.
And they did, and that's where it cuts off right as one of the main ones is about to remove their mask.
Oh my God. What a tease. What
Mhm.
a tease.
Yep. It's phenomenal stuff. And the Krieg are one of my favorite like basic units to use because they have a lot going for them tactically. Like if you play the tabletop, they can be a lot of fun to play around with. Thank you for letting me nerd out, by the way.
No, you're fine. No, I think it's cute. I like hearing people's like hyperfixations.
Trust me,
As
that's
someone
not
who,
that's
as
not even
someone,
my
as
biggest
someone who,
that's not even my
as
biggest
so,
one.
as soon as someone who also does the same basically as well.
Mhm. Like, that's not even my biggest hyperfixation. That's Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah, I fucking love Godzilla. I don't need to get you into a 10-hour rant
How
about
do you
Godzilla
how do
stuff.
you how do you say the actual name of Godzilla? It's Gorgiria or
So it's
Go
Gojira.
Gojira.
Yeah, Gojira.
Gojira. Okay, Gojira. Okay,
Yeah,
Gojira.
Gojira,
All right.
which means ape whale or whale ape.
Well ape.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because of how he moves. It's like an ape.
Yeah.
It's like a lumbering ape mixed with a whale. And that's actually how the original suit actor described it too. Um, do you like analog horror?
Yes.
Oh, I have.
I like analog horror. I will
s-
admit I need to get into more like sort of like analog horror series. I remember watching
You didn't miss anything.
the I remember watching the fuck, what's it called? Um it was something the giant. It was
Oh.
like in the mall. The guy goes down like
hmm
into like a hole and like
Yeah,
and
so
it's a
that's the
very long stairwell.
yeah. So
And
that's
it
the
goes and
I can look it up for you.
I forgot what it's called. So it's funny because one of the mods I have when I play with my well I used to play with them, but in Lethal Company we have a mod where it has that
Yeah,
entity.
it's called The Oldest View. Is an analog horror series made by Kane Pixels, the guy who made The Backrooms. The story is about an abandoned mall under the ground with a rolling giant roaming the mall
Rolling
endlessly.
Giant, that's his
Yeah, the
name.
roaming giant.
Rolling Giant. Rolling Giant. There it is.
Yeah,
That's his name. Yep. I
that's a
like
good analog horror.
I like that
I got
series a
another
lot.
one for you, and it actually pertains to what I just mentioned. One of my hyperfixations is. Have you heard of the analog horror story, The Man in the Suit?
The Man in the Suit. No, I have not. I have not heard of that one.
So, The Man in the Suit is a Godzilla analog horror story about
A Godzilla one.
yeah,
Okay, Godzilla one.
it's about the suit actor becoming the monster. So, brief rundown, I don't want to spoil too much about it, but basically,
Wait, the suit actor becomes the monster.
yeah, so the basic rundown is the original actor who played in the Godzilla suit fuses with the suit.
Oh,
His entire body, his entire like organ system, everything becomes
everything.
one with the suit, and he ends up becoming Godzilla.
Godzilla.
He becomes the monster, and Toho
That's.
Studios basically like exploits this for their movies in this version of the universe. It's
I'm not gonna lie. That one's actually very interesting.
yeah,
Actually,
I think
that's very sinister.
I was just briefly mentioning the Man in the Suit analog horror story. I think it's on
The
should
Man in the Suit.
yeah, the Man in the Suit. Yeah, it should be up on YouTube. Let me
Yeah, I was gonna mention like, is this one of those analog horror series as well that it could be like watched on YouTube as
uh-huh,
well?
because it has like
Usually, YouTube has a lot of the good analog horror
mm-hmm,
stories that people like to upload and
like the
make to
boiled
there.
one, um, Vita Carnis. Yeah, here it is. It's an entire playlist. I have the entire playlist right here. It's
Hey,
like
there you
it's about 12 videos long.
Hey.
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna be watching that while I'm laying in bed at 3 in the morning. Like, see, like
Right.
seriously,
Right.
that's what I did with the oldest view.
Yeah, let me actually send this to you so then you have it for later.
All right, thank you,
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. There's the playlist sent to you. Yes, yes. But yeah, have I seen Hollow Birds or are you talking to Marcy? Cuz I've seen Hollow Birds. Hollow Birds is another
I have not seen Hollow Birds.
Ooh, Hollow Birds is another really good analog horror story. Let me grab that one for you too. Here it is. Yeah,
Sorry if I'm
it's all about dinosaurs. It's a dinosaur analog horror story.
Dinosaur.
Yeah. Basically this big pit opens up in the I think it's somewhere in the US. Or no, it's all over the world. Like these pits open up and dinosaurs start popping out of them. There we go.
Thank you for sending that to me. Thank you.
But of course, watch them and listen to them at your own leisure.
I will.
Yes. The Hollow Birds one has more visual stuff to it, so I recommend actually like sitting down and watching them because it
Okay.
has like security footage and like scientific footage of like the dinosaurs and things. I will warn you, and the creator fully acknowledges this for the first couple for like the I think the first 3 or 4 episodes, and this was when it wasn't as big. He had used generative AI for some of the dinosaurs, but he
That's to
has
be expected.
yeah, but he switched over to like actual artists and animators later on for like later episodes, so the quality noticeably gets better as you watch.
It just improves. Okay.
Yeah, because he's actually using like real like paleo artists and animators and stuff for the work.
Ooh, the paleo
I
artists.
love paleo art. I love it. I love going on Twitter and looking up paleo artists. They're so much fun. But yeah, I just wanted to warn you now because that is a thing that he admitted to rather early on,
Uh,
and he regrets
no,
doing it.
no, it's okay. It doesn't bother me.
Mhm.
It's usually to be expected.
Yeah. Luckily, he fixed it though, and now he uses actual artists for his work, which we love. But yeah, it's really good. It's a solid series because it's basically like what if it's basically like Jurassic Park, but without all the restrictions on the dinosaurs, so they're just popping up and like eating people. They're just coming out of these holes and like eating people, and there's like this weird sound that's emanating out of the holes, and you're not entirely sure what they are. Yeah, like
until
different roars and stuff
until it's too late.
until it is too late.
Until it is too late.
But what analog horror stories do you know? Like besides the one that you mentioned before, do you have any others that you enjoyed?
I'm trying to like remember which analog horror series I remember watching. Maybe the Marble Hornets one, the Slender Man.
Marble Hornets. That's
I
not a
remember
bad one.
growing up. I remember growing up watching the Marble Hornets one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I remember enjoying that one. That was a good one. And then of course
I'm
like
pretty. I'm pretty sure like creepy pastas and analog horrors are probably different. They're not really.
they intersect. They technically are two separate entities, but you end
Uh,
up finding a lot of
I
analog
remember.
horrors that involve kind of
I
like
remember
the
a lot
creepy
of the.
pastas.
I remember a lot of the Pokemon. As a kid,
Oh.
I remember a lot of the Pokemon analog horrors with
Mm-hmm.
Lavender Town and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Ben Drowned.
Oh yeah, that one too.
That's
Yeah,
a good
Ben
one.
drowned.
Everyman Hybrid. Yeah, that's another good one. I think one of my absolute favorite ones is the day the or the day the moon woke up. Have you heard of this one?
No, I have not heard of that one.
The day the moon woke up. Yeah, there it is. So this one is by a guy named Mr. Friend.
Mr. Friend.
Yeah, Mr. Friend. It's basically it takes place I think in like the 70s. Like the start of the story takes place in like the 70s, I think. And the sun vanished was good, but I got
Oh,
yeah.
I remember the sun vanished.
Yeah,
I
that one
remember that one.
unfortunately did not finish. It
I remember
discontinued.
this. I remember the sun vanished. I like that one a lot too. I remember
I
that
just
one.
wish it had a proper conclusion because it doesn't.
Agreed.
It's disappointing. Also, Binary Moon. Yeah, that's a good one. But the day the moon woke up is basically this story that takes place. It starts off in the 70s, and basically what happens is all around the world, these people are like staring straight up at the moon, like they're literally almost snapping their necks to look at the moon. And it later comes out that the people who were doing this are transformed into these weird amorphous faced beings known as the Moon Touched, where their faces are completely morphed to look like this horrifying gaping maw looking empty thing. Almost like Majora's Mask, if you remember that game.
I played Majora's Mask.
Yeah, so think Majora's Mask, but the moon is more haunting. Because instead of like the grimacing, like tooth-filled face, it is a gaping maw with black gaping eyes and like a black gaping mouth with like several sharp points. Basically, what happens is after these moon touch start like freaking out and everything, and people are seeing their faces, and they're like, "What the fuck is this shit?" The moon turns around, opens its eyes and mouth, and crashes into the earth
Oh,
and causes almost worldwide extinction event.
a worldwide extinction event.
Almost. It
Yep.
almost causes this. Luckily,
I'm actually surprised it's an almost, considering how big the moon is.
yeah.
If the moon crashes into the Earth, the Earth is gone.
hmm Yeah, it wasn't able to finish its crash. It got stopped. But from there, it turns out other planets are seemingly alive and they have faces. And they start moving closer
I'm
to
not
the
gonna lie,
Earth.
I like the sound of this analog
Mhm.
horror because like planetary, like
Evil, malevolent
basically,
planets.
yeah, malevolent like planet, like life formed
Mhm.
planet size life forms, basically like that
Yeah.
shit is like
Let me actually I'll send
levels of like holy shit.
Yeah, let me send this to you as well cuz I think this is another one you would find entertaining. This one's mostly video, so this is another one you should just like straight up just watch instead of listening. But it's really cool. And like it turns out like the other planets are alive and they move closer to the earth and they're like spinning around the earth. They're not doing anything, they're just spinning around it. I don't want to spoil everything. I'll end it
No, no,
there.
no, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it because like there's a bunch of twists and turns and stuff and you're just like, "Wait, what the fuck? What
I appreciate it.
what, what, what the fuck is this?" I love it. I love it. I love it. And remember guys, for those of you in chat, if you have any questions for Marcy, feel free to ask them.
You
Yeah.
guys are more than welcome to ask me any questions if you guys have any.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah. This is a this is a talk show basically after all. It's a podcast. So you as the audience are free to have your input put in there as well. Also, hug after I move, I'm dragging you into ARG creation with me. This is your fate. This fate is your fault. Oh boy.
This is your fate.
Ooh. Well, that's a good question for you. What's
You
your
saved me
favorite
right corner.
mythology or folklore?
What's my favorite mythology or folklore? Folklore. Um,
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
what is mythology again?
So like
Actually, what is both?
So
If I
mythology is like
yeah.
Norse mythology, Egyptian, like the gods of Egypt, the gods of like Norse mythology, um Chinese, Japanese. Basically, it's like all the mystical tales that were told through these
Okay.
cultures. And it's similar with folklore where folklore is like it's folk tales like if you go into like the Appalachian Mountains, for instance, you have a bunch of like folk tales like the not deer, which are these mysterious entities that look like deer but they don't seem to be actual deer. Or like Celtic folklore, like Selkies, just mysticism. It's like mystical stuff.
Okay. And then I feel like I like folklore a lot more because due
Mhm.
to like local legends, if that
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
basically what folklore is. It's like local legends and stuff. So like if you have a favorite one, what would it
I feel like for me it would be Wendigos.
be? Ooh, you like indigenous folklore then. You're a big
Yeah.
fan of like indigenous stuff. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how much do you know about Wendigos?
I will admit, like
Not very much.
Yeah, not very much. I just
Mhm.
like it.
So
I'm not a very like I'll sit down and explain to you like
mhm.
why I like this. I just think it's cool. But why
Yeah.
is it cool? I don't know.
So
I do I think it's
mhm.
interesting to me because I
Mhm.
do like I have a lot of respect for indigenous culture and
Mhm. Mhm.
indigenous like people as well. So like I do like a lot of their legends, if
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
makes sense,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
their
yeah.
legends to me are a lot more spiritual and believable.
Mhm. So I can explain a little bit about Wendigos. Obviously, I am not native myself, so I am not I am not the expert on these things. But Wendigos, at least the real versions of Wendigos, not like these overly dramatized TV and like video game based ones,
Mhm.
are malevolent spirits that you can't get rid of. They can't be exorcised.
Yeah.
They can't be destroyed in any way, shape, or form. They will go after people. Yeah, to be fair, it's hard to be an expert on a closed culture thing as an outsider. Exactly. But basically, they're these malevolent spirits that go after certain individuals that have dark desire. And that's the best way I can put it. Usually it
Okay.
involves hunger.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna mention to me like one thing I'm very known about Wendigos is that it's obviously like severe like cannibalism basically.
Mhm. Cannibalism is usually one of the precursors to being infected, to being controlled by a Wendigo. And there's actually an SCP that's related to this. It's a skull that turns people into Wendigos. But basically, as you consume more and more, you never feel full. So you must continue to consume and consume.
Consume,
And
yep.
as you
Eat.
consume, this spirit gains more and more control over you, your body, your mind, everything. And it corrupts you. And it deforms you. It transforms you into this heartless humanoid corpse-looking creature that is eternally hungry. It will never stop. It will continue to feed forevermore. I love stuff like the Wendigo legend because it's a spirit that you can't get rid of. It cannot be stopped. It can be
Actually, actually,
it
I
can be
will say,
contained, but it
I
can't
will
be stopped.
say, yeah, it can be contained, but I will say that I never, I should not know that. They know that it is is specifically a spirit that cannot be stopped, can't
Mhm.
be exercised or
Yeah.
pretty much.
It is, for all intents and purposes, impossible to get rid of. You can contain it, you can slow it down, but it will always be there. And I think that's what makes it so fucking scary.
I
Is
wouldn't,
is just the
I
fact that
wouldn't,
you can't stop it. There's nothing you can do about this thing.
I wouldn't recommend that Wi-Fi. I Wi-Fi mentioned earlier. I like the Appalachian Mountains. I want to go whistle in them and see what happens. I've
Do
heard
not.
that's another folklore I like about that's another folklore. Just I remember reading something on the internet in regards to the Appalachian Mountains.
Mhm.
If there's like if you see something or like if something's calling your name, don't acknowledge it.
Mhm.
Basically,
Yeah, pretty
it's
much.
like very sinister. It's like, oh man.
Mhm. Do not go up into the Appalachian Mountains and start fucking around up there. You're gonna come across things that you did not intend to come across. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's
Like,
pretty bad.
it's pretty bad. I mentioned earlier the knot deer, which is a real Appalachian legend. Big, I'm big on F around and find out with folklore. My fear response just isn't there. I'm
Oh
not brave,
my
just stupid, and
god.
I own it. Wi-Fi.
I'm not brave, just stupid, and I own it. Honestly, hell yeah.
Let me be dumb.
He's speaking his pure honesty right there.
Mhm, mhm. But no, like in actuality, you don't want to be going up there and doing shit like that. Mostly because there's a lot of people that live up there and they're unhinged. I'm not joking. There's a lot of like in actuality, there are a lot of people up there that are the product of things like incest. There's a lot of backwoods people up there, and they will not hesitate to just straight up fucking kill you.
We
For
don't like your kind.
no, legit.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said what I said. That's why I said
We
what I
ain't
said. I
like your
know.
kind around here, boy. See, that's the true horror of the Appalachian Mountains is that there are sections of that area that you just do even most locals will tell you do not go into these areas because you will be shot and killed. Exactly, because, like, with the legends and mythical creatures and stuff, it's like, there's that air of, "Oh, this is just kind of a story." Yeah, it's really fucking scary,
Yeah.
but it's
Like one of those nice like scary tales to talk
Mhm.
about while you're sitting around with
Yeah,
your
it's
friends around a campfire.
like, to teach you, like, some sort of life lesson, like, don't be greedy or what have you. But when it's dealing with, like, actual people, sometimes people are much, much worse than any sort of legend or mythical creature. And it's very much true up in the Appalachian Mountains. Those some of those guys will just they will kill you and you will never be found. Nobody will be able to find you. You're just gone. Oh, I'm down to go ghost hunting sometime. I don't believe in ghosts, but it's always fun to go into abandoned buildings. I'll be the honorary sacrifice entering spooky areas first. You'll be the first one the ghost gets. Or if we somehow end up finding Marcy, you'll be the first one to get turned into a thrall. Delicious. Ooh, chompers. Look at them chompers.
I remember making a video. I remember making a video about that. It's like
Were you doing
um,
chomping ASMR?
I remember, yeah, I remember titled it, "Remember this if you want to be with a vampire," and I just went it's basically that.
I
Like,
love it.
remember, vampires bite.
They bite.
Remember.
You're gonna get bitten. Be careful.
Also, because Wi-Fi said yippee.
There we go. Here's that yippee. Yeah, y'all could not pay me enough to go into certain parts of Appalachia. Oh, damn. And an ad. Damn it. Ads.
I'm a very homebody, reclusive, introverted vampy. I like being in my quarters and not leaving.
You
the
like
only
you
time
like
I
to
have to the only time I have to leave my quarters is unfortunately the mortal job.
Indeed. I have to keep up appearances they can't know.
Exactly.
Came out of ads just in time to hear. Yes. No, but it's one of those things like, yeah, don't just don't go up into the Appalachian Mountains. Just stay away. It's not worth exploring. It's not worth your life going up there and accidentally end up finding a family that may not be quite so welcoming to you. Oh, look at Garfield. Look at
Oh, sorry,
Garfield.
my bad.
No worries. He's just so cute. Oh my god.
You're
Yes.
Garfield.
You're
You're
Garfield.
Garfield.
He's a little Garfield. Oh my god, yes. Cutie patootie. Just like the cutie patootie I have right next to me. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
But of course. No, but actually, if you want to hear my favorite mythology, because
Yeah, sure.
I have a whole mythology I love. I
Oh,
love
sorry.
I love Norse mythology myself. Odin,
Hey, Norse mythology.
Thor.
So that'd be Odin, Zeus, Thor.
Well, Zeus is Greek. Zeus is Greek. He's the king of the gods in
Wait,
Greece.
wait. Would it be Nordis? Would it be not Nordis? Wouldn't North?
Norse?
Norse. Sorry, Norse. Norse. Norse.
Yes.
Norse.
Mhm.
Norse mythology. Wouldn't that be basically Viking era too? Right.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. So that is Thor, Odin, Balder, Tyr, those guys. And what I love about them is the fact that yeah, they are warriors, they kill, they drink, they fuck, They do all this stuff.
They
But
kill, they fuck. Sounds like man kind of
oh
party.
yeah, they are party gods. But in the end they are obviously not quite as bad as Greek.
Yeah.
Nothing tops the Greeks. Oh my god. Like yeah, Odin like to gain infinite knowledge, he sacrifices one of his eyes and he hangs himself from the roots of Yggdrasil. But at least he didn't fuck his sister.
Yeah.
At
His
least
sibling,
oh no,
basically.
and not even just his sister, also his daughter.
Oh
And then he
God.
and then he rapes a woman by turning into a golden shower and getting her pregnant.
And that's within the Greek
Yeah, that's
mythology, right?
yeah, that's all Greek
Yeah.
mythology. Zeus
They're
is
they're wild.
the Greeks were just like, you know what? We're gonna make the gods the worst possible beings you can imagine. Zeus especially is just a straight up monster half the
They're
time.
like, who's gonna step in and stop us? We're gods, you know.
Yeah, like
That's basically their mentality.
it's
Like, who's
exactly.
gonna stop us? We're gods. They can't do shit.
It's like, no, what are you gonna do? You can't touch this. I'm a god. Like even like that. Oh, don't. Yeah, the swan in horse forms. Zeus rapes women by turning into a swan and a horse. Just oh no. And then yeah, the origin of the
Origin of the
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that poor child. Woman gets tricked into fucking a bull, and that creates the Minotaur. Zeus.
So that's how that happens. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That being said, Loki was enough of a yep. Well, see, here's the thing with the Loki is at least in Loki's case, being a shapeshifter, he's the one that let himself get fucked half the time. He didn't do a whole lot of the fucking. He turned himself into a horse and then um yeah, he turned into a horse to bed the god of horses, and that's how Sleipnir, the horse that Odin rides into battle, came to be. And then he gets together with a giantess later on and produces three other
Yeah.
children. That would be Fenrir, um, Hel, and Jormungandr. Yeah. But even then, Loki is not
Wild.
as bad as Zeus. And Loki is supposed to be the progenitor of basically the three beings that help end the very existence of everything until the cycle continues. The woman being Minos'
Glow.
wife, who apparently was the sister of Circe. Yes, nobody's as bad as Zeus. Zeus is the worst
Yeah,
possible god you could ever imagine.
I was gonna mention Zeus is like the worst one.
Yeah.
Like the worst of all of them, basically.
Nobody beats Zeus for being the worst. Loki does look like a star child compared to Zeus. Exactly. Like yeah, Loki helps bring about Ragnarok and the end of the world, but at least he's not fucking Zeus. I love how that's also like the collective consensus amongst everybody who loves mythology. It's just like, yeah, these gods can be pretty bad. Like Thor goes around killing giants for fun, and like because he gets his hammer stolen by a giant, he disguises himself as his mom, goes to the wedding because the giant wants to marry his mom, goes to the wedding disguised as his mom, and then basically slaughters every last one of them, all because they took his hammer. So Fear with the tier 1 subscription for 4 months.
All because they took his hammer.
Yeah, all because they took his hammer. Right? Loki would just be like, dude, I know I'm pretty fucked up, but holy fuck, are you something else? You're awful.
Holy shit.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
Exactly. And Loki would fuck just about anyone. Yeah, Loki's a very promiscuous guy. And I think that's one of the fun things about Norse mythology is that characters like Loki and several other characters can be portrayed as very promiscuous. They can be portrayed as kind of more feminine, and that's not a slight against them. You know? Because women,
Mhm.
surprisingly, in Viking society, held pretty high positions. They're one of the most recent cases was this archaeological dig discovered that a a a skeleton that they had uncovered was a general, but it was also a woman due to figuring out the like leg and arm and I think the skull structure indicated that it was when they were alive it was a woman. And this woman held the title of general. Like imagine that. I don't think many ancient civilizations had women in positions like general.
Yeah,
Women could
especially back then.
women could own their own property. They didn't have to be married. If they were raped, they were allowed to cut off the balls of their rapist and nail it to their door.
Kind of wish we could still do that, by the way.
Agreed. I think that would make society a whole lot better. Damn, Loki just like me for real, for real. JK, JK. We need to bring that back. Yes, yes, we do. We really do. Also, because Sophir resubbed, I have to do 10 push-ups now. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, go. Oh, no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Ugh,
Gotta do it for the love of the game.
for the
For the
love of the
love of the
game.
game.
Hold on,
For the
guys.
love of the game.
Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, on my knees. Ah,
My days.
my
While you're
knees.
doing that, I give me a moment. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go, go, go. Oh, oh God, guys. I'm feeling my age. My age is 31. But thank you for the resub, Sophie. Thank you, thank you. You wonderful bean. Look at Marcy. Welcome back. I got your present. Yeah, I got your present. Rrr. Yes, I got. Rrr. Hee 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 hee. Marcy's away for just a bit. Has to go. Has to go to the bathroom. But how are we doing in chat? How's everybody feeling? Ribbit. Lori. Emma. Beautiful beans. We got a lot of beautiful beans in here. Mm. This has been a good session. I love Marcy's model. Oh my goodness. So cute. Look at him. Look at him. I'm not gonna cry. I've got more time to give. I'm not gonna cry. Ooh, a feeling right there. I'm back on your. Oh, you're back on your rivals bullshit, and I'm back to being a Jeff hater. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not gonna cry. I've got more time to give. The Marvel Rivals pipeline is insane. The pipeline to I'm having fun too. Oh my fucking god, why does this exist? Oh, thank you for the hydrate or dihydrate. Thank you, Lori. How are you doing, Lori? How are you today? I hope everybody's having fun with Marcy. Marcy is one of my favorite beans. I'm great. It's been good so far. I did 2 streams today. Oh, no worries. I'm sorry. Caps. Caps lock. Everything is yelling. Everything is yelling. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the stretches. Oh, where is your girlfriend? Tom, where is your girlfriend? Oh. I have eaten. Haha. I beat you to the punch. I had Parmesan mac and cheese. Ah. Yes. Oh, oh, I'm not going. Oh, shot. Already prepared. Ah. 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 Mm, delicious. I did that straight from the bottle too. It is, let's see here. It is Jim Beam Vanilla Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with vanilla liqueur. Woo! That's the good stuff. RVS's. That's of unusual size. I don't believe they exist. We love ROUSs here. Hold on to your inner vision. Wait, where's another one? Let's see. No, you know not who I am, you little shit. Everybody stays there all time. In a vision. Oh, oh no, Snoozy is playing Alien Isolation. Oh no. Oh, do you have a fungus? Looks like you might. Oh, poor Snoozy. Snoozy from SVA is going to be playing Alien Isolation for the first time. Oh no. I need to play that on stream. I haven't been able to. Just because it kept messing with my camera. Wait. Wait, Ribbit, are you still here? Ribbit! Ribbit, you have a new model coming up? What? I didn't notice. You tweeted this out an hour ago. I need to see this new model. I need to see the adorableness. Yes, SVA. So Snoozy, one of SVA's talents.
Hello.
Hello. We were just about to discuss SVA.
Hey.
Because Snoozy tonight, Snoozy Chew, is going to be playing Alien Isolation for the first time.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Poor Snoozy is gonna have is gonna do a frightened.
I fucking love Alien Isolation. I played that on Nightmare numerous times. The fact that it's gonna be their first time playing it, honestly, hell yes.
Yep.
Cause like, ooh, it's gonna be good.
It's
It's
going
like
to be good.
I love seeing people's like first experiences on like a game you love, and you're just watching them and just like kind of like just like
I know exactly what's about to happen. You don't, but I do.
I'm not gonna. I know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say anything though. I'm just gonna laugh in amusement when this
Yes,
thing
I'm
happens.
just going to laugh at the hilariousness. And yes, laundry tomorrow. I will remind you, hon. Don't worry. But yes, actually, Marcy, did you know that I'm followed by 3 people from SVA?
What's SVA?
Sox VTuber agency?
Oh, one of the agencies. No, I take it one of them would be probably Yomi.
Nope, unfortunately not. One day, hopefully. But no, it's
I mean, if it happens, it happens. If not, who cares?
exactly. I mean, she's my Kamiyoshi, you know. But at the end of the day, like if she doesn't follow me, she doesn't follow me. It's okay. I'm still going to support. But first one is Celine. They're SVA's bookkeeper. Second is Camajal Courgette. They're
Oh, isn't that the one with the straight jacket one? Isn't that the one with the straight jacket?
She's
Yeah.
also
Okay.
one of their oldest members. And then the king himself, fucking Flork, follows me.
Hey, Flork. Yeah. Okay.
Flork of fucking cows.
Isn't Flork the
he's the
leader?
he's the owner. He's the one who runs
Okay.
it. He's also the dude that makes all the Flork of Cows comics. Yep, Flork follows me.
Florky.
Florky. I'm even getting for $5 I got this commissioned and I'm just waiting for the final result. But I have an artist from VGen turning me into a Florkified version of myself. So I'm gonna be a little sock puppet. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Puppet.
Yes. Look at him getting celebrity followers. I mean, it just kind of terrifies me. Like, and that's not those aren't even like the only big accounts that follow me either. Um there's Trua Ever Free or Trua Ever bleh. I need to fucking get her name right. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Trua? Trua Ever Trua, the Stardust Orca. She and her husband follow me, Nello. Nello is her husband.
Aww.
Yes. And
Nello the Bonehead?
yes,
Right?
Nello the Bonehead.
Okay.
That's right. And then Chonky Lotus, the dragon cat giantess who likes to call herself a potato. She's super cute.
A potato.
Yes, a potato. She's adorable. And then Biddles Bombardier follows me. We fucking love the boss. Lady Catherine. Oh god, there's too many. Nixia Noir. Oh, I'm looking through my followers list just to tell you some of the key names because I always forget them. Oh yeah, Mrs. Mummy. Mrs. Mummy follows me. I love her. She's a delight. I'm just shouting people out now, like, oh, this person. Uh, Yua Bites Pixel. Nikto, Sheepy Andy. I know too many people. Of all your cafe guests, yes. Oh, hugs. Speaking of SVA, they're sponsoring OnKey this year. A VTuber convention starting up in November. Any chance we see you at the con? Maybe. It depends on where it's going to be. It really depends on where it's going to be and if I have the money for it at the time. I would love to go to OnKey though. I really would. That would be a lot of fun. I don't think I'm big enough to where I would be able to be a guest, but that would be a lot of fun. If somehow somebody does make me, it'll be Denver's, Massachusetts. Let me look up ticket prices for Denver's.
Cons do be pretty expensive.
They do be expensive. Plus, I'd have to fly there. Sec. So, from where I am, let's see, with Southwest, because that's the one I used last time for when I went to Vegas this year. Oh, that'd actually be pretty cheap. In November. Let me check in November. I know we're completely diverging from our original intent here.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just chilling.
So
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you. Ah, let's see.
Oh. And then 10, let's just say 10, 31. Yeah. Let's see. I'd probably have to charter an Uber there. But it looks like it wouldn't be super, super expensive. I mean, you could also ask a friend in the area to walk you around on stream if nothing else. Exactly.
True, true.
Two of my Oshis are gonna be there, so I'm going. You know what? That is so valid, Wi-Fi. That is so
I
valid.
told her to fly to USA to my Oshis are gonna be there, so I'm going. Nice.
Yeah. Also, ads are starting in about 2 minutes. So be warned. Be warned, friends. The ad apocalypse is coming.
Oh no.
No, not the ad apocalypse. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, if like one of my friends ended up attending, they could hold up a camera of my VTuber model and be using it. Be like, we're traveling here today. Oh my goodness, am I crying? I am crying. I was crying. Why was I crying? Guys.
Okay, it happens. Oh no,
Gar-
Garfield.
Garfield, no!
No,
Garfield, no!
Garfield.
But actually, that's a good question. Have you ever attended cons or do you ever want to attend cons?
For me?
Yes, for you. For you, for you.
Um I went to one con. I
Mhm.
went to Dragon Con in Atlanta, Georgia. That's probably the only
Ooh.
con I went to. Would I probably attend cons? I'm gonna be honest. It really depends. I'm
Mhm.
very iffy when it comes to stuff like that. I'd rather just stay at home.
You know what?
Honestly.
Valid. Well, actually,
I'd
Wi-Fi
rather stay at
mentioned
home.
something really, really good. If you're one of those people that would rather stay home, but you want to enjoy the ambiance of a con, be a virtual guest.
I wouldn't mind being a virtual guest. I just
Hmm.
don't know how to be, if that makes
So
sense. I don't know how to be a virtual guest because I've seen Wolf the Stark do like meet and greets or at least be there
yeah,
on one of those things. It's like same with other VTubers. I wouldn't mind doing that one day. I just don't know how.
at a convention, VTuber. Let me see. Bring your VTuber to life. Vicon VTubing, a VTubing agency. How do VTubers get invited to cons? So yeah, there are multiple avenues where you can apply to be a virtual guest.
Okay.
And I actually wouldn't mind doing that. That would probably make
I
things a
I
whole lot
I w-
easier.
I wouldn't mind doing that either. It's just
Hmm.
I always just presume like kind of have to go up the ladder type of shit if that makes sense.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
So that's
Thank
why
you
I'm
for
just
the
like,
mustard chip. Mm. Luckily, I was not shrimping, but my back did hurt for a moment. I'm just an old man. I'm an oldie. Cause like, if I could be a virtual guest, like have my own little panel and everything, or like meet and greet, I'd be super down for that.
yeah, honestly, same.
Actually, let's see how to host a meet and greet as a VTuber. Hey, that's one of the first search results at a convention.
Hey, there it is. There we go.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a number of agencies and stuff that can set it up for you.
I wonder if you have to pay.
It's possible. Let me see. Let me just go through Vicon, which is one of the top results. It looks like VTubing with Vicon, empowering VTubers with studio quality real time motion capture from I think this is just a motion capture thing. Real time streaming, Vicon's low latency pipeline. Hmm. Yeah, that's more motion capture stuff. That's not really what we're looking for. Mm. There's probably a way to do it. You know what? I could probably ask some of my bigger VTuber friends how to do
Okay.
that, and I'll let you know.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also ask Wolf as well. I mean, Wolf's been to like a
Yeah, Wolf's
bunch of them,
done
I
it.
feel like.
Wolf has done some of those. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, the ads are there. The ads! The ads! No.
Hey, you're listening to Fireflies. I like the Now Now
Mm-hmm.
album from Gorillaz.
I do
It's a
too.
good song.
Oh, you followed Marcy? Thank you. Yes, everybody go
Oh,
follow
thank
Marcy.
you. Welcome to the Vampire Coven. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You usually stream later in the evening, if I remember correctly.
I usually stream at 7 p.m.
Because I think,
my time.
yeah, because I think
I do
you're.
plan on streaming
Mhm.
tonight. Just obviously I'm enjoying our time together first before I
Yes.
do my own thing.
We have been going for almost 2.5 hours. When do you plan on starting your stream?
Probably like in an hour.
In an hour? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So we could probably end it like in a few minutes, and then so
Yeah, pretty
you
much.
can get ready and set up for everything.
Yeah.
So let's see. I think I have an idea of who I want to raid, but there might be somebody else who is live that I might want to raid instead. See, we got Sketchy. Who's this? Oh, so we got Sketchy, we got the Velociraptor twins, we got Desi, we got May, we got Mistress M, Sen is live. There's a few people. Zion Zeep, Artemis and Apollo, Nerine. You know what? I think we're gonna raid out to Nerine Serene
Hey, all right.
because we have not raided out to her, and I follow her on Twitter, and she seems nice. Nerine Serene, is that how you see it? All caps? Yeah, it's capped. Okay, Nerine Serene. So we're gonna go raid out to Nerine. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Marcy, for accepting my invite.
Hey, no problem.
Yes, and we are going to set up many, many things.
Okay. Hell yes. I look forward to it. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on here. It was a lot of fun.
Yes. Hi, Ribbit. Ribbit, we need
Hello,
to
Rabbit.
we need to talk about this model, this upcoming model. I need to know the deets, sis. Plus, we have to set up a collab. We've been meaning to do that. I have you on Discord, and we keep forgetting to do it.
Don't worry about forgetting setting up play dates. It takes a long time. Everyone does their own thing.
Yes. Copy. No, but we've been like every time I'm in Ribbit's chat, we're always like, yeah, we need to set up a collab, and then we just never do it.
No, that's not. That's why I said what I said because I
Right.
know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, we're always goofy.
Pretty
goofers.
much.
But so if you don't have a subscription, you can just use the middle part of the raid message. If you have a subscription, you can use these lovely emotes here. But let's go say hi to Nerine. Much love, many hugs. This is your hug wizard raiding on out. And Marcy, if you have any passing words.
I hope everyone has a lovely Thursday and an amazing Friday. For those who work tomorrow, I hope you guys have a good day at work. But also, since it's the weekend, I hope you. Oh, it's ended.
It already ended. And it's ended.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm pretty sure they got the gist of my message anyway.
Yep.
Hope everyone has a good weekend. I was gonna say that at the end.
I love it.
I don't think I copied your raid message, so I'm just gonna usually just say huggy raid.
Yeah.
I was doing Dark Souls.
Yeah.
He's doing Dark Souls 3.
Dark
Okay.
Souls 3.
That was a lot of fun. Like
It was.
genuinely, that was actually a lot of fun. Thank you,
Mhm.
because I was a
Yeah.
bit nervous, kind of doing something like this, because I've never done like a talk show style like thing before. It was, but this is legit just like literally hanging out with a buddy on the couch. You're like, so like, what's up?
What's up, bro?
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of
Overall,
fun.
I had fun doing this, so this was nice.
Yeah, man. I'm always happy to have you on the Huggy channel. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Of course. Let me just boop. There we go. Yeah. Ribbit followed them. I love it. But yeah, I'll let you go so you can get ready for your stream.
I'm gonna